Okay, so first official full day in Bangkok. We're on our way to the SkyTrain to get over to the ABK Mall. At the mall we need to do a few things. First of all, we need to get the phone unlocked so it'll run on the Thai network. Then we need to get a phone plan. We're also looking for a sunglass case, a small purse, and a 3-pronged adapter for the laptop, and then looking for adventure. Have you ever seen them that packed?
It was pretty busy. We are relaxing outside on the balcony.
It's a patio, kitty.
I always call it a balcony. It's on the very top floor of our room that we're staying in. We are enjoying our favorite beer, Singa.
Free beer.
Free beer.
Courtesy of our new friends.
Courtesy of our new friends, Jinya.
And her husband, her lovely husband. We had a long day today.
Yes, we did.
We slept 4 hours last night because we didn't go to bed until 5 a.m. because of the whole fiasco, which we'll get into later. We actually felt pretty good when we woke up. So, that's good news.
Mm-hmm.
And the energy lasted most of the day. I think we're just amped up. Plus, I had one of those little deadly Thai Red Bulls. I don't know.
Did you have any heart palpitations?
I had full body palpitations.
I was just in there trying to take a nap, and
like
Chris busts in the room after his Red Bull, and he's like, "Let's go, kitty, let's go."
I had like an internal beatbox going in my body from one of those Thai Red Bulls. So, I mentioned... Don't ever interrupt me. So we mentioned earlier that there was a fiasco last night when we were trying to check into our room. Well, apparently the way with the international date line and how we booked the trip in America and the time change over here is all weird. Well, anyways, our reservation wasn't valid last night, even though it was technically the 11th, which we reserved, and
we confirmed with the guy that owns this place.
Yeah. We confirmed with the guy twice.
Yeah.
We show up, and first of all, nobody's answering the doorbell. They said there's 24-hour security, and we're ringing the doorbell like crazy.
Ringing the doorbell. Nobody's coming to the door. And honestly, if I hadn't met someone in our Bangkok expats group, I don't know, we probably would have been stranded because her husband is Thai. So he was able to speak to the person that finally came to the door and try to figure out exactly what was going on.
Well, anyways, our new friends that we met were so awesome to pick us up from the airport and drive us all the way into the center of Bangkok, which the airport is pretty far outside of town. They drove us all the way in. They called the number for us to try to get us in. And the person that answers finally has no freaking clue what's going on at all.
He barely speaks Thai.
Yeah.
So it was kind of difficult for her husband anyway to speak to him. But and then he was saying that there were no rooms, and we had our reservation up, and we didn't understand what was going on. So
first there was no rooms.
Yeah, first there was.
Then there was lots of rooms, except for they wanted to charge us almost 3 times as much as we paid, like on Airbnb. Which I think that was just going to go into the person's pocket, and not go on the book at all. Well,
so we were like, no, we are not going to pay 1,000 baht to stay here.
She had a very American can I speak to your manager moment.
I was very mad. I was very mad. Well, it wasn't my fault because the lady was really rude. So it kind of got me triggered and I just went crazy. I was like, no, we are not staying here. But luckily our friends had already offered to let us stay at their place. It was really, really nice of them. It took us about an hour to get to their place, but it was really nice. It's out in, it's kind of like country, like a little bit of city, but like mostly country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they call it jungle.
Yeah, they call it jungle.
We saw snakes and
yeah, so whenever
everything.
we got to the house, it was really awesome, and it was everything that we needed. And she was really nice to wake us up with a Thai-style breakfast. We had rice shaped in a shape of a teddy bear,
in a teddy
which
bear mold.
that made me so happy. And then we had I'm not sure what it was called, but I'm pretty sure it was like minced chicken, but it was spicy, and it was the perfect amount of spice to where it wasn't too much, but
yeah, it was right at my spice tolerance, and I made her eat the rest of mine because I didn't want to hate myself afterwards.
Oh, and those croissants.
So I don't know where they got those croissants.
They were too good.
They were amazing.
So then after that, we went with them to come here to our place that we were supposed to be in last night, and we got checked in, and then
what?
And then after that,
oh, you passing the baton? Okay, so after we checked in, we got completely naked and showered. I'll edit that part out. Well, we showered, we charged our phones, and ended up, I went down to the 7-Eleven, which is conveniently located underneath our loft, and got one of those ridiculously strong Red Bulls. And so I was completely amped up, which I talked about earlier. And then we
just hit the streets.
About a 20-minute walk to the SkyTrain.
Mm-hmm. We were going to the MBK, which
is kind of like a mix of like very nice and very crappy.
We went to our favorite pho place, which is called Vietnam Cuisine.
Yeah, it's very generic.
Yeah, it's very generic. It's like a chain food.
It's like the Chili's of Thailand.
Of pho.
Or pho, yeah.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. We've seen at least 3 or 4.
Yeah, and the broth is just amazing. Yummy pho.
Yummy from my tummy.
This is our favorite pho place. So you want to talk about our phone plan?
Yeah, well, we tried to get my iPhone unlocked, but all these people were wanting to charge like double or triple what our friends were telling us we should pay to get it unlocked here. So we're probably gonna just end up looking something up online and get like a solid number.
Yeah.
So having to like haggle.
And after that, we were pretty beat, so we decided to just walk back and come back home, and here we are now.
No, you forgot the most important part of our trip. The best part of our trip, probably one of the best top 3 moments of my life. The Cat Cafe.
Wait for me. Sorry, Kat.
It's a coffee shop. All the employees are cats. They make your coffee. They're grinding the beans. Maybe exaggerating, but there's seriously, what, maybe like 20 cats?
There were probably about 10 cats.
No.
Yeah.
There's more than 10.
I don't think so.
Okay, less than 20.
Alright, there's
More
15.
than 20. Wait. More than 10. Less than 20.
15.
18.
Anyway, there were a bunch of cats in one area, and they were all just like cuddling, and some of them were playing, and you could get coffee and go upstairs and just chill with cats, and it was pretty much the most awesome thing that I've ever seen. Hi, kitty. Look at this. Oh, he's so sleepy. Look, there's one down there too. Hi, kitty. Look at this. Oh, he's so sleepy. Look, there's one down there too. Hi, kitty. Look at these big ears.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, it was better than my wedding day.
So like I was saying, so whenever I worked at Capital One, I got a Doritos bag out of the vending machine, and that was the first time I ever got one of those little nuggets. I didn't know what it was. It looked so disgusting. I was like, what is this? I actually saw it in my my time hop.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it in my time hop a couple months ago.
Sunflower seeds have those too, but they're just rocks. I mean, it's like they don't get filtered out in the factory. Like once in a while, you'll just get a rock or twig. I've gotten twigs.
Oh yes, I've seen the twigs. I've seen the twigs.
Rocks. When I was little, my mom, when she was making beans, stereotypical Mexican mother, we'd always have to like lay all the beans out on the counter and like sort them out because there'd be like a few rocks in the bag.
Oh my gosh.
And the rocks are
What
always
if you
like,
didn't sort them out and you just bit into a rock?
Well, that's why you sort them out.
But what if a white person's making it for the first time and they don't understand?
Well, you know.
You just rip open the bag and dump it in.
That's part of the
Someone
learning.
Bites into a rock.
That's the learning process. I mean,
I was like, how'd you learn to make beans this good? Well, I bit into a rock and broke off my tooth.
well, no. I mean, white people have learned not to deal with a rock like that. They've had plenty of issues with a rock.
Yeah, like war.
Yeah. We're talking about beans, right?